Today we're objectifying women. Valentine's Day was this Saturday, and like you, I get no bitches. So to make myself feel better, I'm gonna look at F1 wags and decide who is the baddest, the sexiest, the one that makes you go. So how it's gonna work is round one's gonna be inter-team matchups like Oscar Drill versus Lando's girl. And then round two is gonna be another set of 1v1s to narrow us down to 5. And then after that, I'm gonna kick 2 girls out, put it down to 3, and then we're gonna find out who the baddest, most finger-licking wag is on the entire grid. So we'll start with McLaren. Lando's dating a girl called Maggie, and Oscar's dating Lily Znaimer, I think. And they're both very, very pretty. But I have to give this to Maggie because Lando Norris, he might be gay.
What the hell is even that?
He has quite a few fruity tendencies. I mean, Lando's looking at this man like a pedophile looks at a 3rd grader.
Jeffrey Epstein.
But Maggie is so fucking bad that she was able to convert him to straight. Win for her. Next, Ferrari. Charles Leclerc is dating Alexandre St. Malo, who is... Sorry. Very, very attractive. And Lewis Hamilton has a new girlfriend who is Kim Kardashian, who is made of so much plastic that she probably could be recycled into about 300 water bottles. And also, she has dated Kanye and Ray J, who have probably made it so that her vagina is large enough to serve as a watering hole for a rhinoceros.
Oh my god, it's so big!
So I'm gonna move Alex through. At Red Bull, Isaac Hadjar is dating Lauren Fitzsimmons while Max Verstappen is smashing Danica Viet's baby mama. And this one is a close one, I will say, but I'm gonna give the edge to Kelly PK solely because of the Max Verstappen steal your wife and kids aura. Now, who are the terrorists dating? Osama bin Russell is dating Carmen Montero Munt, and Taliban Tadeli is dating Elisa Bakilkova or something. Personally, I'm taking Big C. I don't think she's getting that Big D. But I am more scared of Osama bin Russell bombing my house than Little Kimmy. Now at Aston Martin, Lance Stroll has no girlfriend. Fucking loser. Fucking loser. But it's basically confirmed that he's pumping his sister. So we'll put her against Fernando Alonso's girlfriend, Melissa Jimenez. And now, as much as I like some good sibling-on-sibling action, my lawyer has advised for me to not let the inbreeders move on. So congratulations, Melissa. You're on to the next round. Now at Williams, the paddock is smoking. Oh my goodness. Alex is dating a pro golfer. Her name's Lily He, straight out of China. Get out. And Carlos is dating Rebecca Donaldson. Both girls are absolutely finger licking good. And now this is very close. It's very close, don't get me wrong. And I support China. I love China very much. But I'm gonna have to give it to Rebecca Donaldson. She can Donald have my son. All right, I'm gonna kill myself. At RB, we have 2 very, very different women. Arvid Lindblad has no girlfriend, but he does have a grandma. And Granny Lindblad, she knows what's up. She can cook, she can teach, she can raise a kid. All great things you want in a woman. Now, Liam Lawson's girlfriend went to ASU. And if you don't know what ASU is, just a quick Google search will do you justice.
Good morning, ASU shite.
But Liam Lawson's girlfriend probably has about 10 different STDs and a body count higher than Liam Lawson's career points. Me personally, I prefer some home-cooked Indian food as opposed to herpes. So we're gonna move on Granny Lindblad. Now at Haas, Esteban Ocon is dating a woman called Flavie Barla, which sounds like a dish that Gordon Ramsay would serve at one of his restaurants. And Oliver Behrman is dating Alicia Stentoriani, who some might say is a downgrade from his ex. Now, what the fuck is Ollie gonna do with me? Absolutely massive downgrade. Look at his ex. Look at his ex. Generational fumble. Oh my goodness. Someone check on this man. I think the only reasonable explanation for him breaking up with her would be if she burned down an orphanage or if she thinks Paul de Resta's jokes are funny.
Come in and put some soft tires on. I think got a driver manual in there.
And honestly, I wouldn't even care if she burned down an orphanage. Like, fuck them kids. Not like that. But I'm putting Estelle through. She's not even in the competition. She's on to the next round. Now, according to Google, Franco does not have a girlfriend, but he has been linked with a woman 11 years older than him. Throw her in jail! And in addition to being the next Epstein, she's also racist because her nickname for some reason is China, and then her Instagram handle means Japanese blood. She wants to be Asian so fucking bad.
Hi everybody, this is editor Harshil here. After I started editing the video, I actually have learned that she is in fact Asian. She's Japanese, so she's not Chinese, so she's still kind of racist. But I'm not gonna go back and refilm everything because I'm fucking lazy. Okay, back to the video.
You are not Chinese. Go back to, well, I can't say that. I'm gonna put Pierre Gasly's girlfriend through. Howdy. Nico Hülkenberg is married to his wife Agle, who has two very large, great personality traits. And Gabriel Bortoleto has a Brazilian girlfriend whose name is Isabella Bernardini. She's bad AF. Now, as much as I'm a fan of a great pair of personalities, I'm gonna give this to Brazil, because Brazil, bad. And for our final round matchup, we have the Cadillac boys. Valtteri Bottas is dating a woman called Tiffany Cromwell. Not exactly my type, I'm not gonna lie. She, you know, maybe a bit past her prime. And Sergio Perez has a wife. Her name is Carola Martinez. But he's also been seen hanging out with women who are not his wife. Namely, this woman, Christina, who he was hanging out with after the 2022 Monaco Grand Prix. And you know, Rocket Powered Mohawk said he would let Christina shit on his chest.
I would drown my wife and children in the kitchen sink just to let this broad take a shit on my head.
For me personally, she looks a little fake. I mean, we have this one picture with him and her in it. You know, not bad, pretty objectively attractive woman. But then there's this other picture I found. That's a man. I do not care what you say. That's a man. I'm not stepping anywhere near that. You know what I mean? I'm one for exploring things. I don't want to get explored. So as much as I don't find Tiffany Cromwell attractive, I am gonna have to let her through because I don't want that near me. Okay, round two. And now we're starting it off with an absolute banger matchup, Maggie Corsaro versus Alexandra St. Malo. It's a shame that one of them has to go home this early because this right here is like LeBron James versus Michael Jordan, Verstappen versus Hamilton, Hitler versus Stalin. They're just up there. They're two of the baddest women on the grids. And so this is close. This could go either way. But for me, I'm much more of an Alex appreciator than a Maggie masturbator. So put Alex into the top 5. Next, we have Osama bin Russell's girlfriend, Carmen, versus Rebecca Donaldson. And as I said before, Rebecca Donaldson is certified finger looking good. Put her into the top 5. Now, Melissa Jimenez versus Granny Lindblad. Here we have MILF versus GILF. If you don't know what that means, you probably should not be watching this video. Your parents should child restrict you. Now, as much as I love Granny Lindblad, she's making it through to the next round. I love Indian food. I love Granny Lindblad. Put her through to the top 5. Now we have Estelle versus Pierre Gasly's girlfriend. And I'm very sorry to Pierre Gasly's girlfriend because she has gotten no screen time and she's not gonna get any screen time because Estelle is so fucking bad. Oh my goodness, put her in the top 5.
I woke up and I got fresh as hell on a Monday. I can't go to hell, I went to church last Sunday.
And for our last matchup of round 2, we have Isabella Bernardini versus Tiffany Cromwell. I already said that I wasn't a big fan of Tiffany and we had to move her on because I didn't want to get pegged. So Isabella's gonna just get a fast pass into a top 5.
Hey, Dad!
Okay, we have our top 5, and in my honest opinion, we only have 3 10 out of 10s left, so this has made this round pretty easy. So unfortunately, as much as I love Granny Lindblad, the Indian love of my life, she's going to have to be sent back to where she came from. What? Not like that, not like that, but she does have to go. And I will also be eliminating Isabella Bernardini, who is in fact very attractive, but unfortunately not as attractive as our top 3.
I woke up and I got fresh as hell on a Monday. I can't go
For the top 3, I'm gonna do an Instagram analysis, and we're gonna deep dive into their Instagrams to find out who is the baddest of them all. Okay, let's start with Alex because boy, she has an Instagram. Wait, what am I doing? Ranking girls based on their appearance? That isn't right. These are the wives and girlfriends of 20 of the most elite members of our society. These are some of the most beautiful, the most talented, smartest girls in the world. And I'm out here just judging them based on their looks. something they're probably insecure about, something that they've probably had to deal with their whole lives. It's not right. It's not right. You know, instead of ranking these women based on how they look, I should accept them as they are. They come in all colors, shapes, and sizes. Well, I guess none of them are fat, but I can't expect Charles Leclerc to fuck Gorlock the Destroyer in the name of equality. Anyways, it's about time I judge these girls not based on how they look, but the content of their character. They're all unique, talented in many different ways. And instead of bringing them down because of their differences, we should celebrate them. So I think the real winner of the F1 Baddie Tournament shouldn't be one person. It should be all the beautiful wives and girlfriends. Cycle of so bad.
I woke up in the